Hello everyone and welcome to this week's newsletter. We hope you enjoy. Today is Remembrance Day. Remembrance Day is all about remembering the people who served in the war. The reason why it's today is because the war ended on the 11th hour of the 11th day of the 11th month. Today, the Year 6s are going to be holding a service at 11 a.m.
Morning. The alarm goes boom. That switches it off and goes, my sister dashes to the bathroom and gets the first slam. The toilet flashes. The shower goes on. Radio blares. The Prime Minister's declared through. My sister yells, "Did you mend my dress?" Mum thumps my door. "Get up!" The dog comes inside. Woof, woof, woof. Mum goes, "Hello, you hairy monster." The kettle boils. Whee! Dad yells, "Come on, mate, Adam." Mum yells, "It's 5 to 8. Hurry up." Dad taps his razor on the edge of the basin. Tap, tap, tap. On the third tap, that's when I get up.
The Grade 3-4 students made a project on Australian history during remote learning. They watched some videos and did some lessons on it. After that, they made a poster or a diorama. Here is Ethan to talk about it.
The 3-4s have been learning about Australian geography. We have learnt about the location of states and territories, capital cities and famous Australian landmarks and icons. I have investigated koalas and I am now making a fact file on Tasmania. Did you know that Mount Kosciuszko is Australia's tallest mountain? It is 2,228 metres above sea level and located in New South Wales. Learning about Australia is lots of fun.
Over the past couple of weeks, the Grade 1-2s have been learning about their family history. They've been learning about their ancestors' names and where they come from. If you had to do either reading, writing or maths for a whole day, what would it be? Times tables. I don't know. What is your favourite part of the day at school? Lunch. If you could get a pet, what would it be?
More dogs,
Why?
because my dog, I only have one dog.
What is 6 times 4?
24.
Yeah. Do you like coming to school?
Yes,
Why?
because I like to do learning.
Okay.
Our school council met on Tuesday night. The 2022 draft budget was discussed and approved, while our camps program was also discussed, and the decision was made to increase the camps program to include a camp each year for students in Grade 3-4 and Grade 5-6. The recent survey highlighted overwhelming support for the increased scheduling of camps, while there were a couple of objections that were noted. I would also like to highlight that there are several avenues for parents to access financial support if paying for the cost of camps becomes difficult to manage, which can be discussed with Fiona or I at any time throughout the year. I highlighted the works that have been completed using funds allocated through the Bushfire Preparedness Grants. Each year, the Department of Education and Training provide our school with ample funds to reduce the risks associated with bushfires. This year, we reduced the amount of combustible material in the new playground by replacing the mulch with rubber softball. These works have been completed over the past weekend with the playground ready for use next week. We also plan to purchase a generator to maintain the water access when the power goes out. We also plan to improve the access and egress around the water tanks and the fire pump shed. These works will be completed prior to the end of the year. And finally, I presented our school's NAPLAN results from earlier this year. It was noted that the performance of our Year 3 students was quite strong compared to previous years at our school, while our comparison to all students across the state also showed strong results. The matched growth showing progress from Year 3 to Year 5 for our current Year 5 students was below the level which we had hoped for. Many of our students made medium growth, with few students making high growth. Our teachers have begun to analyse the data further to identify some specific areas, especially writing, which we can improve on and develop further next year. In the last 2 weeks, we've farewelled our student teachers. Miss Peddle, Miss Horan and Miss Morris all had a great placement with us, quickly building rapport with their students and fitting into the staff well. I wish them well for the future.
Here is an important date to remember. There will be a kinder transition visit on Friday the 19th of November. Students will be visiting our school in 2 groups, and Mr. Fraser will meet with the parents when they drop their child off at the start of each session.